Word Business Pratix is a production of Idea Capital Associates, expanding the topical issues of business, management, and governance from God's Word in order to propel positive actions for startups, growth, and sustainability in our marketplace. It is actually insights of the Spirit to explain physical things, mending the broken walls of business. Welcome again to Word Business Pratix channel. This edition of Word Business Pratix will be looking at a continuing part of business sustainability that we started. Business sustainability for startups and existing companies as these companies journey through business life cycle. This is business sustainability based on God's Word. Hop in and take a ride with me. Our anchor word remains Luke chapter 19, 1-10, and we're looking at the New King James Version. Let's look at the previous edition in brief. The storyline is about Zacchaeus, a successful chief tax collector who had the goal of seeing Jesus as Jesus journeyed in fulfillment of his business purpose of saving souls. However, Zacchaeus was faced with natural and nurtured challenges. Natural challenge of short stature, nurtured challenge of huge crowd, preventing him from seeing Jesus. In the midst of these challenges, we already identified the first two strategies, amongst others though, engaged from the word by Zacchaeus to overcome these challenges. Number one, we looked at advert and publicity of the core business mission, which can be described as brand strategy. And secondly, operations strategy in sustainability. Kindly get to the Word Business Pratix channel to get the full content of this published edition. What are the other sustainability strategies postulated in this passage? Marketing, a fundamental of business sustainability. Verse 4-5 of this passage. So he ran ahead and climbed up into his sycamore tree to see him, for he was going to pass that way. And when Jesus came to the place, he looked up and saw him and said to him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down, for today I must stay at your house. Verse 8b-10. And if I have taken anything from anyone by false accusation, I restore fourfold. And Jesus said to him, today salvation has come to this house, because he also is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost. The primary business purpose of Jesus is to save souls. He came to transform and change sinners to saints. This purpose he pursued with Zacchaeus among many other people. The primary business purpose of Zacchaeus is to put as many as possible in the tax net through his tax consulting firm. By government laws and policies, everybody of age and working status must be in the tax net. So the potential market for tax consultant was created, though it was an unwilling market that would require enforcement from consultants like Zacchaeus. Mind you, nobody likes to pay tax. Not today, not now. Zacchaeus, as a tax consultant, must get as many as possible of this unwilling market to pay through him. Imagine Jesus without a receiving tax consultant for his own personal taxes. Zacchaeus will not only be getting Jesus into the net if he saw him as intended, but will also get as many as should be in the net among the 12 disciples and other followers who were unwilling to pay tax at the initial instance, irrespective of the tax consultants in question. The valid definition of any business, and I repeat, any business purpose, is to create customers. Peter Drucker said so. By extension, the valid description of and prescription for any business purpose is to create a market in order to sustain that business purpose. Jesus added Zacchaeus to his list of business purpose achievements, despite the pressing multitudes of disciples and other followers. Verse 5, and when Jesus came to the place, he looked up and saw him and said to him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down, for today I must stay at your house. And Jesus said to him in verse 9, today salvation has come to this house, because he also is a son of Abraham. Zacchaeus also must have added as many unwilling taxpayers into the tax net, patronizing his tax firm, knowing that they will not be overcharged. My recommendation: increase your market share at every available opportunity, promoting your business purpose. If you have listened and watched this edition or our previous editions of Word Business Pratix and yet to subscribe, I believe you have every reason to click the subscribe button, joining us to create a community of Word Business Pratix. With your touch of the notification button, you are assured of notices at the instance of new editions. Are there things you like in these editions? Kindly click the like button and pass your comments in the comment sections. If you have questions and clarifications, send them through comments section of the channel or to dulukari@ideacapital.com.ng if confidential. Let's together kick off new status if you are yet to start that dream. Let's scale up that existing companies and sustain the positive growth as the business journey through its business life cycle if you have started. Thank you, and see you next time on Word Business Pratix channel for the next edition of Business Sustainability.